SPS Jax here, and today we're going to talk about John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. And just to set the stage of how I was feeling about this movie, at the end of this movie, in John Wick Chapter 2, he had a blood oath. It's one of those few rules and for this underground, assassin type world. It's hard for me to. They call it the high. It's like this high table of these people in there. It's hard to explain. But anyways, so John basically had a blood oath with this guy to help him complete this impossible task so he can get out. And then, due to the events of the first movie, the guy came back and needed him to do a mission for him. John Wick does it. The guy tries to kill him, and then, basically spends the whole movie trying to take the guy out. It doesn't work out. So then by the end of it, basically he ends up killing him on continental grounds, and that's one of the rules. You don't do business on continental grounds, otherwise you'll be excommunicated. Basically what happened with the lady in the first one is what's gonna happen. So basically John is on the run, and literally like in the movie, like all these people look and see him, he's like, all these people are assassins, and it's like, oh fuck. So basically, in this movie, it seems like John Wick has to basically survive, and it literally takes place like 10 seconds, probably not even that, maybe like 10 minutes after John Wick Chapter 2. So Chapter 3 basically picks up where that movie left off, and I have to say, because after watching 2, I became a fan of John Wick. These movies are fucking amazing. And I have to say that I am fucking so happy that, for now, that I'm so happy that we have a trilogy, another perfect trilogy, and it's John Wick. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3. And one thing that I noticed that I don't think a lot of people will talk about is that it's really cool. These movies really, it's almost is like a chapter of like, it's almost like a book. But the first one is book 1, this is book 2, and this is book 3. And it's really crazy that they're able to even do this, like tell a story that movie is just really based on action, and the best part about it is that it knows that there's nothing greater than a movie that knows what it is. This movie knows it's an action movie, so they stay on that based on every movie is dealing with action. There's a story because you can't have a movie without a story, but the story means something, but what really matters is the story is there to give a reason for the action to exist. And so far, it's all made sense for me. So this one, I was really amped, and I saw my mom and my little brother, and all three of us are huge fans. So it was like, we got to see this like today. We have to do it. And we saw it, and we loved every second of it. Let's just start with the characters. John Wick, Keanu Reeves, excellent. He did an amazing job once again. I recently found out and didn't know this, that he's like 54. He's 54 years old, still doing action today. His own stunts. He's doing his own stunts at 54. Now you can say, well, Tom Cruise is the same thing. No, Tom Cruise is awesome too. But Keanu Reeves is doing it, and it's awesome, and I love it. And it's like, I just wish, a lot more people did it. I guess people aren't built for it, but still, I just wish a lot of directors would just take note of John Wick and Mission Impossible. In this case, John Wick, because its action is great. The first about 20 to 30 minutes of the movie is like, it's like, everything in the first and second movie just don't compare, personally, to the action in this one. In my opinion, this is the coolest shit I've seen. There's one scene that I'm not going to spoil it, but all I'm going to say is reading is dangerous. That's all I'm going to say on that. Reading is dangerous. All I'm going to say. But favorite part, definitely one of the not my favorite parts of the movie, so I'm not going to give away that. But the rest of the movie, let's see, Halle Berry is another character in the movie. She plays a character named Sophia, and she's actually really good too. She's a fucking badass, and I hope to see her in more action roles. Like you could say she was in Catwoman, and maybe there's another movie out there that I don't know about that she's probably in, but yeah, Catwoman is shit. I'm sorry, that movie is shit. She's not even Selena Kyle. It's just some. I don't even remember her name was in that movie. That was so long ago when I watched it. But that movie was crap. No. I'm glad she's in a good movie again because she's in kind of been rock bottom lately. But yeah, Halle Berry was really good in the movie. Um, the movie has it's all these stakes, just things that need that it just raises the bar more and more. And I feel like each movie's been doing that. Although personally, I still think the first one's the best out of the three. It's just my opinion. But this one is really really good. In fact, I feel like this one I might like more than the second one. I'm not sure. I have to watch it again. I'm definitely gonna watch it again. But that's how I feel about that one. I enjoyed the characters. The story was great. The action. I mean, do I need to say it? This is fucking John Wick. At this point, all you gotta say is, how was the action in John Wick? I would look at someone and I would say, it's John Wick. What do you think? It's kind of a stupid question to ask because the John Wick's movies are like, have seen some of the coolest shit ever. In fact, I mean, just cool stuff. There's a moment in the movie where something happens, something goes on in the movie, and I just can't. I refuse to believe that shit like actually happened and they let that fly. I'm like, no, no way would that be. Would they be able to do that? No. So, but other than that, so far I enjoyed the movie. I really liked it. I'm an action junkie. I love action movies. I'm gonna love them regardless. But besides, mine's a few movies that I think are shit. But other than that, if it's an action movie, I'm gonna enjoy it. No doubts about that. But other than that, if I had to give this movie a rating, I'd give it about a 9 out of 10, to be honest. Just there's a few scenes in the movie where I'm just kind of like, particularly at the end, where I'm like, just that scene in that movie, it just I can't. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to fucking believe it that would happen. But other than that, the movie was good. The characters were a lot of characters reprised their roles and are really good. Keanu Reeves is awesome again. Halle Berry is a fantastic addition to this movie. But I will say this: one thing I do want to happen in this movie, I want them to put in Carrie Ann Moss. Trinity. If you guys don't know Trinity from The Matrix, put her in here and it'd be perfect. Just perfect. That would have been awesome. But hey, if you've seen the movie, you know where I'm going with this. Yeah. But other than that, I am PS Jax, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.